Hey guys, welcome back. I'm the Anta here, and today we're going to be reviewing The Artist Murder's new album, Dear Desolation. It was released yesterday, August 18th, 2017. I'm going to give my opinions on it, on the songs, the track listings, the art, and the band itself, and tell you why you should buy it. So let's get right into it. Talk about The Artist Murder's new album, Dear Desolation. The thing that got me, that really grabbed me in was the album art. It's very well done, and the logo always, every time I see that logo, it's easily recognizable because of the pentagram. It's so good. The opening track was Slaves Beyond Death, and it was a very, very good, heavy track. I really enjoyed it. It probably is my favorite track of the album, probably one of the heaviest tracks of the album, but nothing will, follow the song The Son of Misery, which I absolutely love. The double bass machine gun taps in the song, which if you don't know what that is, they're just rapid bass taps, and they go really good. But they're so powerful and loud, and just added so much effect to the already heaviness of the song. It also included an amazing guitar solo, I may add. The song The Puppet Master probably was, the debut song off of the album, and it was probably the first single, and probably the song that was like, yeah, this is going to get the album the sales. It was very well done, but it is no doubt the catchiest song off of the album. It revolves around the band being controlled, and, all the strings are attached. They have to go, there was a bunch of shit goes on throughout the album, and throughout the song itself. It's a very deep song, saying you're always going to be attached to someone who's controlling your life. And it's very good. But this Dear Desolation was the next song, and it was the title track of the song, and I honestly liked this song the more I listened to it. It started out as an okay song. I definitely got into it more, but it was hard to get into at first. But the more I listened to it, the more I liked it. With lines like, "You're such a pretender," it deserves to be the title track, as the whole album takes a little bit of getting used to. The next track is called Death Dealer, and it starts slow and then just pushes you in the face. It pushes you in the face. It shows its true value. The song is amazing, and I just like, I like to watch, the songs evolve from what the band used to do and what they do now. It's just pure, it's pure amazing. With lines like, "In torment watch it grow, sprout into life, the vine of hatred sown in my soul, now fear consumes my eyes." Holy crap, that was some dark shit. It's safe to say this album is a very dark album already after looking at the first few songs, but the next song is Man as the Enemy, and it gives us a black, bleak, heavy look into the creation of the world and the way man has destroyed its very own creations. And it has a really heavy breakdown section around a little bit before a minute 50 into the song, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful breakdown. The seventh track off the album is The Skin of Serpent. It was a cool ass name for the song. I do give him that. But all I have to say is that it's very light. There's a very light part that did catch me off track, but it was very well done, and I enjoyed that part of the song very much. Next on, we had the fire. Next, we had the song Fire in the Sky, not to be confused with Ozzy Osbourne's Fire in the Sky. When I first heard the track, I had a quick, look at a comparison, because I'm like, is this an Ozzy Osbourne cover? And no. And there's a lot to say about this song, which had an opening that reminded me of Korn with the distorted, guitars, with the distorted sound guitars, but with no distortion. If that makes any sense, where the sound was distorted, but the guitar itself didn't have distortion. And then there was the snare and cymbal taps that, really reminded me of Korn, but with amazing lines like, "Skin and flesh turn into dust, when the poison water tastes of rust, dissect the eternity, let it spill, spirit swallowed by the swill," and towards the end of the song, we get an array of heavy chugs. That's one thing that I cannot stress enough, that The Iron Murder is good at, is the heavy, heavy chugs. They're amazing. Very amazing. Then we move on to the ninth track into the album. It's second to last. It's called Into Chaos We Climb, which had basically the same familiar songs that we're used to from the band. I mean, it was nothing new. It was more of kind of like a throwback track. I didn't get much out of it. I didn't expect much out of it, and I didn't experience much out of it. The song to close the album was titled The Final Curtain. It was appropriately titled. Bands that do this, where they take their album and the final song is always the final something, like Marilyn Manson's The Last Day on Earth, which was only the final song on vinyl, but still, it's a good way to let your viewer know that this is the ending of this musical. And you could really feel the singer fall into his own madness as the rest of the album collapses on itself, and all of his worries go away as he journeys through madness. Overall, the 10-track album from Thyroide's Murder of 2017 was amazing. I cannot stress enough how good this album was. It was pure amazing. I enjoyed this so much. It's probably one of my favorite albums of 2017 and my favorite Thyroide's Murder album. It is better than all of their previous work. I strongly recommend this to anyone who is looking to get into the band. This is a great place to start. This is their crowning achievement. This is their Antichrist superstar. And I'm looking forward to seeing more from the band. I want more. We need more. The metal community needs more of this. This band is back and better than ever. Most people think they had kind of a falling out phase, but I think they've stayed strong and they've just getting themselves stronger. They're building their empire, and Thyroid Murder is amazing. And I can never say Thyroid's Murder is right. I always say it wrong. But if you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, favorite, dislike, disagree. Anything you want to do, just don't piss on my shit. I won't on yours. This has been the Anti-Hero. Peace out, metalheads.